Hey Lucas, am I dreaming?
Based on how much trouble we had getting into this call, I'm gonna say no.
Okay, this is reality. But I want to escape reality with some Kirby, and that means starting at the beginning, and that means Kirby Dreamland.
Yeah, man.
Yeah! Green Greens, stage one. Man.
How
You
do
know,
you feel about Kirby's Dream Land?
so it's been a while since I played this first game.
Huh?
Um, and like, there are definitely things that are missing in this game that are like Kirby things.
Right,
Um,
right. Well, missing or not around yet.
I mean, not around yet, right? Like,
Right.
hadn't been invented. But there's also so much about this game that just feels like modern Kirby still feels. So
Yeah.
like
When
it's all right.
I was kind of trying to think about this game before we got going here.
Yeah,
I mean, I could have played it, but that takes time. But
it does.
just in sort of remembering the game and trying to like pick out just key things about it, really just how this game feels is almost like wrong based on it being a Game Boy game, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
There's so many Game Boy games that just
yeah,
don't feel like real games. Just as far as like them running smoothly and looking good and all that fun stuff. And this game just looks good and
yeah.
feels good
And it's not
in
even like a
ways.
late life Game Boy game. It's
Yeah,
1992.
right. That was one of the questions I wanted to ask you is when it came out because I didn't bother to look for myself. But yeah,
Yeah,
that's just crazy. I
yeah,
mean, you think about like Mario Land and other games that were sort of supposed to be the flagship Game Boy games, and they just don't look or feel as good as this game does.
or at the very least, like you know, Super Mario Land 2 is all right. You know, but Super Mario
Even
Land
that has
1
like
is
more jank to it than this
oh,
does.
absolutely. But like, as much as Kirby Dream Land 2 is pretty good, Kirby Dream Land 1 also pretty good. A little short, but
It's short and doesn't have all the Kirby things, but
doesn't ever stay its welcome. They just, we didn't have all the Kirby things yet.
yeah. And like even Kirby's Dream Land 2 kind of makes me angry at times, but this game is just fun and smooth and
Yeah,
nice to play.
that is totally true. Ah, but yeah, so this game came out in 1992, which is, as it happens, 25 years ago. Um,
That's why we're doing this whole thing.
yeah, I need
Nice.
justification for my madness.
Right.
But nah, also it's just good to come back and play some Kirby. You know, I'm not gonna be this
Yeah.
guy, except for I suppose I am. The story everyone tells about Kirby is, Kirby wasn't originally pink.
Right. He was white, and that's why the
Yeah,
sticker he is white.
and like they just they hadn't decided yet. It was the justification, which is silly, but
I mean, if you're gonna have trouble figuring out what color a guy is, a Game Boy game is a great place to, give yourself some extra time.
yeah, procrastinate. Yeah, whatever.
I remember when I was a lot younger being very confused about this game versus like Kirby's Adventure. 'Cause I
Yeah,
didn't quite have it straight in my head, the sort of timelines of these things.
right.
Like, why does Kirby have more powers in the Nintendo game? And then, you learn that that's not how things work. But
Yeah, and that's why it's so weird that this is like not a late life Game Boy game because
yeah.
that's what Kirby was. Kirby showed up late to everything. It's Kirby's job. Oh,
Oh, jeez. Okay, yeah. I don't remember what we were talking about. I will
no worries. It's
reset my
Kirby.
brain. Yeah, exactly. Um,
That was the first appearance of the mic in a Kirby game. There weren't powers
oh,
yet, but there was the mic.
right. Well, and you get the, like, invisibility, or invincibility candy, right?
Yeah,
And then, there's, like, one other power, but it's more of, like, a sequence, and I think that's about it.
yeah,
Um, oh, yeah, I remembered. So we were talking about Kirby being late to things, and, I definitely wanted to talk about Dreamland 3 at some point because that was my first Kirby game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
So Super Nintendo was like the first console I had,
Yeah.
and
It's-
that was
everybody
one of
skipped Dreamland 3 from everybody I've talked to. Like,
that's so weird because that game was so good.
yeah,
Um,
it's pretty good.
It's one of those things where, like, as a kid, I only got one game at a time, and that just happened to be one of the games that was still like readily available
Yeah.
in the late '90s.
Okay.
So,
Here we go. Disability time. I think it's yeah.
Yep.
This first world isn't particularly exciting.
I mean, you get a lot of like interesting enemies, like the little mummy guys that give extra trouble, and
Yeah. I'm like, oh, invincibility. Now I use it to. I don't need it right now.
yeah. Oh, that's always how that works, right?
Oh, low, low, low. Back here, low, low, low. Low, low, low. Where you going?
And you get stuff here that still shows up. You get these guys and the cloud, the tree.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's a lot of stuff, despite this game being so like quote unquote rough, that still sticks around forever.
Yeah. I'm having a good time.
It's a fun game. It's definitely worth going back to, I think.
Also, it's easy to manage your time.
Yeah, it's quick. It's easy.
Ugh.
This, maybe there's not as much to say about it, but it's still a good game. I still like it. I would rather play it over Dreamland 2.
I see.
There's
Well.
just things about that second game that were not fun to get through.
All right. Well,
I mean, I'm not on the Dreamland 2 episode, so I won't ramble about it too much. But
yeah.
that game has problems.
I see.
Yeah, I don't know if you agree or not, but
It's been a while.
Yeah.
That's another thing with this is that I'm like excited to play some
Oh,
stuff again. So.
okay. I mean, are you playing the collection or?
So I'm playing these on the collection because it's easiest to capture.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I'll have all sorts of streaming setups as this thing progresses.
Right, because you're playing everything, right?
I'm playing everything. I'm not playing through everything.
Mhm.
I have heard that the estimated time to like beating Kirby Star Stacker is 40 hours. I like that game, but I'm gonna like play some Kirby Star Stacker and then have played some Kirby Star Stacker. Oh
You
no!
Trying to brute force your way through this. I don't know
I
if
am.
that's
It's
the
a
right
bad
call.
idea. I should concentrate a little. That's gonna be my downfall in this playthrough. Is like I'm just happy and talking about Kirby.
Right.
Oh.
Which one is Star Stacker? Is that the?
It's the puzzle game that isn't just a Puyo-Con.
Right. Okay. I think I've got that, and I just haven't touched it.
That's entirely possible. I like that game a lot, but yeah. The idea is I'm gonna keep playing Kirby
Mhm.
through the rest of 2017 every week. So 52 episodes, playing through what I can. But
Right.
the side games, I will play them. I will play every Kirby game. But. Do you know a trick to this without like immediately getting hit every time?
You have to pop up behind them and suck the brick.
Ah, I
through
see.
them. Yeah.
That's a good idea. Well,
I
if you're
didn't
better
wanna-
at this than me.
I didn't want a backseat drive. That's generally.
No, that's. Feel free.
Looks like you might be able to.
Ah,
Yeah, you gotta really get up on them. That's how I remember playing this. There we go.
ah. Alright. I can mess this up once. Right. Oh. Should I hold on to it, maybe?
Probably. Oh man, that music is so good.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I need it. Is he just gonna keep going by these? Okay, here. Well. Well.
There we go.
Alright. That, I
Oh.
guess.
Messy, but it worked.
Yeah.
I don't remember what happens if you get a game over in this game. I don't know if I've ever actually seen that.
I think
I
it's just
imagine
a
it
start
doesn't-
continue thing, right?
I doubt it sets you back much.
Yeah.
Poor Kirby.
Content tourism at its finest. People say that as a pejorative, but like, I don't know. I like touring content.
Yeah. Not every game needs to be difficult.
Right.
Fun.
Ah, totally forgot Waddle Dee's in this first game.
With the laser beam.
Yeah.
Like it's amazing how much of the stuff is in place despite him not having his copy ability.
Yeah. Oh. Like, you just, at this point, you think, like, oh, well, they created that so that Kirby could get that ability. But no.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they were like, okay, we need to reuse ideas, and here's some stuff that was in here, so let's do it.
Which, like, at that point, having, like, that coherence of world was not normal.
Right.
Like, oh, it's a sequel. We don't need to share any. I mean, I guess the same protagonist in the sequel, maybe. Certainly don't have to do the same things or be at the same spot.
Granted, I guess you have like multiple enemies doing the same thing here, but still.
I do like the animation for you have something in your mouth, but you're walking anyway. Oh. Oh, what?
Oh dear. So I guess my next question is: Are there things that Kirby could do in this game that he could not do later? And
That is a good question.
it's probably not the case.
Like if it, because yeah, it seems like the the moveset's very limited. Like you don't have like the slide or any of that. I don't know.
Can't really swim.
Yeah. It's just walking in water slowly.
Right.
Which I guess you can't walk in water slowly in the later games, if that counts. Well,
Yeah, I mean, there's just so many established rules here.
Yeah.
That just continue on.
Really, it's just like, there's an obstacle. Oh, I suck it in and then push it back out, I guess.
Fair enough.
It's not particularly clever in that respect. It does have like...
Oh, there's the
Oh!
spicy curry. Oh no.
Well, I get to use the spicy curry again. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Right here. Oh. Yeah, so I guess this is...
Right,
like,
totally.
how this function is... It doesn't totally feel...
useful.
Well, like later Kirby games.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
So...
Is it worth it? No. It's fine.
Yeah. So what all is on the table here as far as like what constitutes every Kirby game for you?
So, I am playing every Kirby game. I will go ahead and tease that, yes, that includes Kirby's Toy Box, the series of Teleview games that are made to like tease out the stuff in Superstar. But of course, when we get to it chronologically, if nobody's found that last game, then I guess I can't play that one.
Aren't there like 10 of them?
There were 8.
Okay.
And they just found like 4 on like,
Yeah.
Yahoo Japan auctions or whatever. So,
Right.
but there's still one that no one's found yet, or there's screenshots, but no one has. Oh, okay. So that's not a great strategy. Should do a different strategy, a better strategy.
Kirby is not a brute force kind of game, man.
Yeah.
You're trying to trade blows, and I don't know if that's really. Yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier, is the mint leaf power, and Kirby as a side-scrolling shooter is not an idea that doesn't go away. Or not an idea that goes away, sorry.
But the idea of a platformer suddenly turning into a shooter, this might be the first instance of that, I'm not sure.
Ooh.
Oh, I really need to avoid that. But like, that's a really common thing these days, you know?
Oh yeah.
Like Rayman does that, and we're just like, I don't know, hold on to this thing. Now it's a shooter.
It definitely comes up in Kirby several times later, but more of like a reward is finding all the things.
Yeah, they put that new power up in Super Mario Maker that basically does that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the fireball shooting like hover vehicle or whatever. Yeah, so
Is it like a throwback to Mario Land or a
it's not. I mean, it's just
Okay.
like Bowser's hover car, except for it's also the fireball power up.
Oh, interesting.
So it's just like, here, make side-scrolling shooter levels.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
I have not touched that game at all, but it seems
yeah. You know what they shouldn't make?
the 3DS version.
I was gonna say a Kirby Maker. No, we're not going negative on this.
Okay.
Nah. I mean,
That
look.
sounded like you said shouldn't.
Oh. Yeah,
Did you say
no.
should?
I said
Okay.
shouldn't. Because you think
Okay.
about Kirby and like, would you want to play amateur-made Kirby levels? Or like Kirby levels designed to be difficult? Nah, I don't want that. I want Happy Kirby.
And
Get out
that's
of here with
why
difficulty.
I don't like Dreamland 2.
I see.
It is not a kind game to having fun playing a Kirby game.
Oh, nope.
Oh, these guys are in it. Sweet. Hit them with the
I
air.
just jumped in. Right,
Yeah.
no, I remember that. Yeah, okay. I said this wouldn't take very long, but I do need to actually get through the levels. Okay. Okay.
Oh, we get to see the...
Yeah, here's
Okay.
what happens to the game over. I'm just showing you all of the game.
Yeah, exactly. This is a comprehensive...
Yeah,
Oh, that's cute.
it is. Man.
He's just sleeping. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my biggest problem with Dreamland 2, while we're here and talking about it anyways, is that enemies like respawn the second they go off the screen,
Yeah.
and they just kind of mosey back into the screen, and it's just so overwhelming at times.
That's true.
Yeah.
Is this constant? That's not nice. That's not
Okay.
nice at all. I mean, it doesn't hit me. I don't have to.
Oh, okay, there we go. It'll go away. No, it doesn't.
Nope,
Oh, goodness.
nope. Stop.
Wait, is that always how those guys worked?
I don't remember it working that way.
Yeah, that's new to me. Holy moly. That's almost a game changer, but not really. I like how these guys are a precursor to like Kirby secretly being terrifying.
Yeah.
And
Right,
soon enough, by what, the third?
Parasol Waddle Doo was in this game. Not just normal Waddle Doo, Parasol Waddle Doo.
Continuity.
And no.
Like I don't recall Dreamland 2 having it, but I'm pretty sure Dreamland 3 is where they start doing the like horrifying nightmare hidden boss thing.
Yeah.
And that was actually like a constant part of that game, if I remember.
Yeah. Oh.
This is where the enemies all over the screen starts happening, and that goes
Yeah.
up quickly.
All over the screen to the degree that the Game Boy can show a number of sprites on the screen.
Yeah. So like, just add that to like constant respawning, and you get Dreamland 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fine.
Absolutely. Now, are you gonna try to get all the like secrets
Oh no.
in these games? You're just gonna okay.
Okay, I need to be
I
more
guess-
careful.
Yeah. This ain't epic yarn.
It's not. But I am gonna play that.
I still need to finish that game.
It's really fun.
It is. It is. We made a point to try and get as many Kirby games as we could a few years ago, right around when the collection came out.
Yeah.
Just haven't run through them all yet.
Any of them you missing besides Toy Box?
So we kind of did like the baby versions. We got like the collection, and I think we have all the DS games now.
Yeah.
We just
Those are
haven't.
not those are not the easiest things to find these days, actually.
Yeah, we found a few at a consignment shop, which is pretty exciting. But yeah, we got. I've always had several copies of Kirby's Adventure because I love that game so much.
Yeah.
And then we just kind of relied on re-releases. I don't know how difficult it is to get hard copies of all this stuff.
Well, an actual NES card of Kirby's Adventure is not easy, but like Game Boy games have never been that expensive unless they're Pokemon.
Yeah.
So
Right. Like Super Nintendo games are just slowly getting more and more ludicrously expensive.
yeah, and those Kirby games are pretty late, so they're first party, but also there's not that many copies of them. So
Right.
is there a way to damage this except for the Waddle Doos?
Nope.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna be careful.
You really do have to be just careful and good at aiming.
Okay. I only have to hit him 3 times.
Well, then he grows, right? Or is that later?
I don't know. It's been so long that I cannot tell you the details of the boss battles of Kirby Dreamland.
Right. I played it fairly recently, but even then, it all blends together, right? Because it's the same bosses over and over again, plus a few additions. There we go.
Yeah. All right.
A while ago, I signed up for one of those retro game boxes,
Yeah.
and I had to cancel it after a while. But the first box had Kirby's Dreamland in it. And I was pretty stoked. Oh my goodness!
Didn't that place go under?
Yeah, there's like a bunch of different ones now, but the one I went for has gone under.
It's a cool idea though.
Yeah, and there's a couple services still around that seem to be basically the same thing. I just wonder about sustainability and all that.
Yeah. Especially if it's
Sure.
like, we'll just buy stuff. What stuff? Whatever we find. Like,
Yeah.
oh, that's a little tough.
Especially, like, I think they were running out of the UK.
Right. Because shipping to US, also things in UK aren't cheap.
Right.
So, yeah.
As far as, like, where I live, it's kind of, like, the best option to get anything at all.
Yeah.
There's, like, I could go to Richmond, and there's, like, a store, and their prices are terrible. Or I can go to eBay or GameStop, which is,
Or you can drive down my way. We got a good store over in Greensboro.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The longest time I grew up and had like nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And then just in recent years we've gotten a really, really good game store, and that's been exciting.
That's cool. I've got pawn shops, which, it's a pawn shop.
Pawn shops can be very good for finding stuff, as long as they're inconsistent.
Yeah, some of the stuff I've found at my local pawn shop has been amazing, but that's like months, if not years, in between,
Yeah.
findings. It's like, oh man, River City Ransom for $10. This is the greatest day of my life.
That does sound pretty good.
Yeah, that was several years ago though. And now it's like, oh, I can buy Bubsy for $15.
Yeah.
Or some sports games. And it's really just like living on the East Coast. There's just something about the way people dispose of their collections based on, or compared to like, the Midwest, where apparently that's where like all the good finds are.
Yeah, and then California you get imports and all the arcade game stuff. But,
And just tons of retailers.
Yeah. But pawn shops I've found have had some cool things when like, well, at least in this area, there aren't a lot of, unless people drive to Greensboro or know about it, there's no place to, like, trade in, like, retro games or import games, so they go to the pawn shop. And so I'll, like, go over there and be like, I don't know, someone brought in these, like, Dreamcast games. Like, oh, you have, like, Third Strike and The Last Blade 2. Like, oh, okay. Like, I'm not super into fighting games, but you have this on here, and it just says $1.99 on it, so I guess I'll take that.
Yeah. That's the great thing about pawn shops. Sometimes they just don't know what they have.
We got into the boss rush. The staple of all low-budget Game Boy games. It's like, we ran out of time. We can't put anything else here. Okay.
I mean, there's value in the boss rush.
Yeah, I mean, especially considering the amount of like programming they have to do.
I think you just have to touch the Kirby. If I remember right. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. It is Dreamland. This game actually is. It's in Dreamland. You have to like take on yourself. There's symbolism.
Here's this little part that makes no sense, but it's fine.
Like the rest of it, like why is it called Dreamland? You know, it doesn't say. There's that whole star rod thing.
There, man.
The justification of like
the tree has a face on
dream.
it. That's
yeah,
not right.
I mean, you know, to be fair, it was never called like Kirby's Dream Land in Japan.
It was just called like Kirby of the Stars, right?
Yep. Hoshinokabi.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
I got that Mario 2 mask causing trouble.
Yeah. Get out of here.
Touch the Kirby. There you go.
Touch Kirby, get dizzy. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna do better this time, or die. Yeah, no, that. Okay. Okay, I need to.
Yeah, you want to hang out under where they come out, and then drop down, like right after they pass by.
Yeah. Okay.
There. Oh, that works too. There's different ways you can hack it.
Okay. I just need to not die every time I get seen. Oh, that was bad.
Just think about how much better it'll be in a few games when you can just grab whatever power and just cheese your way through.
I know. Look, Kirby's nice like that. Except for this Kirby. This Kirby is not nice like that.
It's like here's the intended strategy, but if you just walk in with the sword power, it doesn't matter.
That's right. Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Let's take a break over here. I don't want to Krakow again yet.
Right.
I'm ready this time.
Are you gonna play Kirby's Dream Course?
I am absolutely gonna play it. Now the way through, that's a very long game. I like it, but we have limited time. But yeah, I'm gonna play Kirby's Dream Course. It's a pretty cool game.
Yeah, that's like the only golf game that's actually fun.
Okay, didn't quite make that jump.
Oh, you did not touch the Kirby that time.
That's okay.
We're close. We're close.
Yeah. So demanding. Kirby just wants to sleep. Kirby's Dreamland is Kirby's quest to go to sleep that we're not letting him.
I mean, a lot of these Kirby games are like Kirby is either just lazy or kind of like actually a bad person, but it's hidden by all the cuteness.
Kirby is the anti-hero.
Yeah, I mean, once you get to Kirby Squeak Squad, that's just going to be really hard to side with Kirby, you know?
Man, Squeak Squad. I'm going to have to play Squeak Squad, aren't I? That's a fun game. Oh! I need to make that jump. Alright.
You don't need to jump, though.
What?
Can't you just, like, float over it?
Maybe.
If you need to.
I just don't... there's not a lot of space there. Well, I'll try it.
Yeah. The Kirby hitbox, I think, will let you just kind of... How do you float in this game? Is it just hold the jump button, or...?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I don't know why I didn't do that before.
It's alright. That's why I'm here, I guess.
It is! Thanks.
My bizarre memory when it comes to specific details about video games. And nothing else. It's useful.
You know, that's alright.
Seems to be going pretty well.
Except for I never avoid that. No.
It's the classic video game trope of you're going to stand still for like 45 seconds and then the boss is going to charge straight at you. It's like a Mega Man boss.
I can do this. I can.
Oh man, are you gonna do a Mega Man run on the next big Mega Man?
Are you gonna do one?
I can.
I'll guest on your weekly video series about Mega Man, but I'm certainly not gonna, especially if you need some expert assistance on Battle Network. I'm your guy. Battle Network 1, 2, and 3. To be clear, 4 and 5, you gotta. Star Force, you also need to pull in someone else.
Oh gosh, I don't think I've played any of those games at all.
I can do the Wonder Swan version of Network Transmission, but not the GameCube.
There was a Wonder Swan Network Transmission?
It was named the same as the Japanese name of the thing we call Network Transmission, but yeah, it's a platformer.
Gotcha.
Oh no, I have to do those again.
Oh,
I didn't realize my game over. It's fine. These are easy. Okay, let's get it now.
All right.
Just need a not game over.
Whenever I have a capture card, I will call you.
Okay. I will be there. Because it is just getting through this and beating DeDeDe, right?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
we were at the home stretch here. And DeDeDe is pretty straightforward, so I doubt you'll just run into him too much.
Oh, you know me so well. Alright. Let's see if I get the pro strat this time for this. Up, right?
Yep.
Alright, because Two-Face, man. Okay.
I keep expecting this part to be butter building, and being slightly disappointed.
Butter building is good. I like butter building.
Yeah, that NES game, man. Just despite having that bizarre empty space on the edge of the screen at all times, it sure is a nice looking game.
That is true. I mean,
It's one of those things where you grow up the way I did and mostly just have emulators when you're going back, and then you finally get a hold of the real thing, and it's like, oh no, that's just still there.
Yeah. I mean, TVs didn't really show it, but
Oh really?
yeah.
Interesting. I feel like I remember still seeing it on. Maybe it's an AV thing. I don't know.
It is.
Oh goodness.
It's old TVs didn't show it.
Okay.
All right. I can do this.
You gotta just slow down a little bit.
Yeah, but like Mario 3 has the yeah, we're not using these 12 pixels over to the left thing. Because I guess it saves just a little bit of memory or whatever it needs,
Oh yeah. It's a way of cheating a little bit so you can push the system further.
Yeah.
Got it. I don't think I've seen that much. It really stands out the most, I think, in Kirby. Unless I'm forgetting something.
Yeah.
Now,
I'm gonna be careful this time. That's my plan.
is Dreamland 2 next, or is Adventure next?
Adventure is next, and then
Okay.
Dreamland 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I actually really paid a ton of attention to the order these things came out.
Yeah, it's not, super crucial.
Right.
But
The
yeah.
Kirby history is a little more sporadic than a lot of other things I'm into.
Knowing Dreamland 1 is before Adventure is kind of the thing you need to know.
Right.
Then you got that. Alright.
Really, all you need to do is play Dreamland 3 if you ever want to play a Kirby game, in my opinion.
Okay.
That's the Kirby game. And I'm probably only saying that because that was the first one I played.
Right.
And that's how
It's
the human brain
the
works.
first Kirby game you played.
Yeah. It's good, though.
Yeah. There are a lot of people who really stand by Superstar. Also, Kirby 64.
I
don't know
think
what my favorite
Superstar is one of those, you had to be there games.
Yeah.
I just don't. It just doesn't click with me for some reason, having not played it back when it was new or whatever. This is a down.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck with that. Another interesting thing about this is Boomerang guy about those flying. I always associated them as pigs for some reason, but in this game they seem to wig out and go after you just if you get close. And then in subsequent games they don't do that unless you try to suck them up. I think it's kind of
Yeah.
interesting. They decided that was a bit too much, maybe.
That or like they were trying to like counter the power thing of like suck everything up to see what power it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like you bet.
Surprise!
Maybe think twice about this one, but then you just learn, oh, it's the one. It's that one
Yeah.
you can't do.
Krakow seems to be.
I wonder if Krakow has beam powers because of all the Waddle Doos inside Krakow, or like if all Waddle Doos are just like pieces of Krakow.
Well, you also had the little clamshell guy shooting the beams at you.
Yeah.
This might be just like the.
Hmm.
Oh my goodness.
I don't want a game over, Lucas.
So I think this is the one scenario where you actually need to use a little bit of brute force with those Waddle Doos. You just gotta rush in their face before that beam comes out.
Yeah. I don't want to have to fight all 4 of these again.
Yeah, hanging back here is kind of hurting you a little bit.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah, there you go. Can Kirby run in this one? Oh, jeez. Mix-ups.
I don't believe so. Oh, it's not a good place to try it out. Okay.
Looks like you can run a little bit, unless that's just.
Yeah, you can go a little
lag
faster.
part. Yeah. Alright, you got this.
Oh! Need to settle. Just need to settle. Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Perfect.
Now I just need to not die with my 4 health against the boss in the first time I try it.
Oh no. It's alright.
Okay. So he moves, and he does that.
Yeah, but he's gonna jump. So, yeah.
Is it really like suck up the stars next to him is the only damaging
so
thing I can do?
he's gonna run up on you. Yeah, do the hammer, and then you want to kind of. So it's okay to like fly up over him.
Yeah.
You just don't want to like hang in the air because
Yeah.
he'll come after you.
Alright. Am I gonna have to do all 4 again?
Probably.
No. Okay.
No. Oh. Wow.
Oh, this is huge. Okay.
the let's play is saved. So you basically have to play Runaway until he pulls his hammer out, and then you gotta. I always loved the ring setup against DeDeDe.
Yeah.
I think they do that several times. He's just such a flamboyant character for a children's game. I always appreciate
Yeah.
it. And like when they give him the like ludicrous Texan accent in the cartoon, I feel like that just doesn't fit but does at the same time.
I get that. I won't be watching all of the cartoon as part of this. That's real. I will be playing the game based on the cartoon. That's all I'm going to say about that.
That's the remake of Adventure, right? Or
Nope, there's
is there
that.
something else?
There's something else. Not anything worth playing, but I'm going to play it.
Is it like a browser game on the 4Kids website or
Nah.
something? Okay.
I'll tell you later, but people have to
All
stick
right.
around to find out what that is.
I'm confused right now.
Yeah, it's a thing.
All right.
Ah.
You, I don't know what to tell you.
Messed up. All right. Am I supposed to be like luring him into jumping more
Yeah,
often?
yes. He will attack as soon as he gets to you. So like you want to kind of, you don't want to lead him to the very edge of the screen. You want to kind of, yeah.
Okay.
So you don't want to get too. It's hard because it's like you don't want to get too close to him, but you want to get close to him, but you don't want to.
Don't want to get too not close to him.
Yeah. he's always going to charge you, but it's kind of different what he'll do. I mean, he'll pull the hammer out before he, you see that.
Okay.
But you don't want
to faint a little. Okay. I see what you're saying with that one. I was just waiting for the jump, but the jump doesn't happen that often.
Yeah, and when he jumps, he'll like do that. Yeah, he'll tell you it's coming.
Oh, I have to really be there. Oh, okay. I have to really be there.
Yeah.
I backed up too much. I see what you're saying now.
Yeah, if he's gonna do something that won't give you a star, he'll just run at you. Otherwise, he'll telegraph. But it looks like he kind of like jukes backwards a little bit before he inhales. I just noticed that. But
yeah, this isn't going well.
It's all right. You don't have to go through the levels anymore, so you can take your time.
This is true. Okay. All right. I need to face my fears.
Yeah. Being a bit too cautious.
Me? No.
And you were being not cautious at all earlier. I don't know. There we go. It's a shame he doesn't. There we go. Oh, now he's just giving it to you.
You have to say things like that out loud.
Yeah, I don't think you can actually jump over him without floating. I think he's just big enough. Oop. That hammer, man. It is...
Okay. What I'm getting better.
Yeah. Figuring out the tells.
This is we know our game's not that long, so we're gonna make a final boss fight take forever, boss.
Yeah, he does absorb a lot of hits. But it's alright.
It's not that alright. It needs to be less. Okay. It's like everything takes 3 hits, except no. How about like 9 hits?
Need to figure out remote play so I could help you out.
Yeah, remote play on this virtual console game. Yeah.
Yep. That's fine. We'll figure it out.
This single player virtual console game.
Oh no. Oh no. It's alright, and he's gonna... Oh.
Alright.
There you go. Okay, he's using that jump a lot. I think that's gonna save you.
He's a
here.
lot more than before.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Gosh.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. All right.
No!
Oh no! So close. He was just spamming it at you. That's crazy.
Yeah. All right. I can do this.
Yeah, once you figure out the tells. Oh, it's so nasty though. The hair. Oh, you're in a bad spot. Okay, don't even worry about it. Yeah. Oh, right. He knows what Kirby can do. That's for sure.
Yeah. Right? Like, this should be like the Kirby's Dream Land 3 boss of like, no, now we've learned what Kirby can do and we fought against it. We've created the ultimate super weapon against Kirby.
Well, at that point, that's when you just get like the Eldritch monstrosities, so... Kirby kind of takes a dark turn when it comes to.
Yeah, man.
Oh man, I still remember
Oh,
like
this is.
he's got your number there.
Yeah.
Amazing.
All right. I can do this. I can do this. Can I do it?
I think so. I think you understand. Now it's just about getting your fingers to cooperate.
Yeah, as always.
Yep.
Alright. I do appreciate that I don't have to do all the bosses over and over again.
That is nice.
Thank you, Satoru Iwata.
Kirby also seems to be a little more slippery than he should be in this game. Maybe. Also.
There's got to be something
You
I'm
know,
not doing.
I'm thinking he like reacts based on where you are when he attacks. So like if you're in the corner and he pulls the hammer out, he's probably not gonna like stop in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, like you moved really late, but he still stopped in the middle. So I think you want to avoid being up against the wall as much as possible.
Yeah, up against the ropes.
Yeah, it's just a bad idea to hang out by the corner in any game that has.
Lucas, Kirby, and wrestling expert. How do I get out of these ropes?
I was gonna say this is some Street Fighter logic we're applying here.
Oh. Can I go get a chair?
If only. What's the game where like you have the whole like wrestling ring and the giant crowd? Is that Superstar?
I think.
And you can see like Wario and Bomberman in the crowd. That was a cool. Oh man.
I started to get the hang of it as it went on, but it was too late. Alright, I just need to not take some pot shots early.
Yep.
It's difficult.
You gotta find that sweet spot between aggressive and not too aggressive.
I don't think there's anything.
I think I'm right on where he goes after where you are. I don't think he reacts to you moving after he attacks. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We're getting down to the nuts and bolts of the Kirby code here. Yeah, there you go. Oh, a little too much. So I really think you want to like try to stay as close to the middle as possible.
I can see that. Oh. Okay.
There we go.
Nope.
Oh. That was cute.
Yeah, if he keeps running, he's doing the slide, but.
Mm-hmm. Alright, it's like, you're fine. Oh man. That was really nice of him to just help you get out of the corner there.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright, you're good. And then... Oh man. You got it. Just stay in the middle. Stick and move.
You got him, Rock.
Oh, here we go. Perfect.
Yes!
Oh, I was
Thanks,
really
Coach.
scared there.
We did it, Coach. We got the stars.
And you get the first instance of the Kirby dance.
Yeah.
And you get this fun little scene where Kirby is a hero of the people.
Uh-huh.
He returns food to all the people you just don't see ever.
Also,
Have you noticed that?
Kirby doesn't have that power later.
Like, I'm no expert with Kirby
Masahiro
lore.
Sakurai.
What a good guy.
Yeah.
Like
Man.
I'm no Kirby lore expert, but you never see like other denizens of Dreamland that aren't bad guys.
That's
And
true.
I think they realized that when they made the Kirby show, so they just sort of like, well, there's like lemmings people, I guess.
Special thanks to Bubby. Thanks,
Bubby.
Bubby. And Cypher. Everyone who hacked the game for us. But yeah. And so many players. So many players. Oh. Yeah. Man.
Short and sweet.
Yeah. No, thank you, game. And thank you, Lucas, for hanging out with me as we played the first of what will be many Kirby games this year.
Yeah, good luck with getting through some of the longer ones.
Thanks. Bye bye. If people wanna catch up with you, where can they find you?
You can find me on Shonen Jump, reviewing random Japanese games from mid-sized publishers.
Cool.
Especially if there is a Neptunia game, I'll probably have my name attached to it.
There you go. Oh man. Yep. Thanks everybody for watching, and as always, don't be an angry Kirby.
Are you not going to play the new adventure?
Man,
where everything is just relentless and terrible.
there's always a new adventure, Luke.